and made him the UK's most successful non-fiction self-help author. His books have sold more than 7 million copies and been translated into 32 languages. Now, Paul's latest book for 2015 is called The 3 Things That Will Change Your Destiny Today, in which he helps the reader to identify what they truly want in life and how to get it. It's Paul Mckenna. Professor, how are you? Okay, very good. Happy New Year to you. Well, Happy New Year to you, Steve. Well, the 3 things, and do you want to go through the 3 things that will change our destiny today? So are they in any particular order, and are they easy to explain? Yeah, you know they are. And people kept asking me, what's the one thing that will make the big difference? From all the people you've worked with, what's the one thing? And I said, there's not really one thing, but there's 3 things, 3 moves, or 3 sort of areas, if you like. And the first thing is, you need to clean up the past very often. You were told maybe as a kid over and over again that you would never amount to anything, that sort of thing. Or it could be something really awful happened to you, you've never been able to get over that. And now, there's a whole series of techniques, there's one in particular that works in minutes for clearing up massive emotional baggage. So I put that technique on the DVD and CD that come with the book. Can you tell us what the technique involves? Very simply, yeah, it is. No, it's called the psychosensory technique. This is where you touch the side of your arms and you move your eyes laterally from left to right. Now what this does is, this creates a lot of delta connectors in the brain. So it looks deceptively simple. And this, without wishing to be too scientific, dephosphates the AMPA receptors in the brain which contain and control the sort of the trauma, keep it there frozen. And so what we do is literally change the landscape of our brains. The first thing is we clean up the past, we get rid of things that are holding us back and self-sabotage. The second thing is getting into a great state. Athletes call it being in the zone. Musicians call it being in the groove. Psychologists call it getting into that resilient place. And also feeling lucky. Now, my friend Professor Richard Wiseman, now he has researched luck, and he's found that scientifically some people are proportionately luckier than others. And one of the core reasons is they believe they're luckier. They were told they were luckier, they had incidents early in their life that they felt lucky. They make their own luck or not? Absolutely they do, because then what happens is their mind filters for opportunities and gives them the motivation and the confidence to go after those opportunities. That's a form of positive thinking then. Yeah, that's right. The only thing is with positive thinking is if you stand in front of the mirror and you go, day by day, you know, every way I'm better and better, but you don't feel it. It actually does do that. Yeah, I'm sure we're on me. Well, wait till you use this. This is the upgrade. I can't wait for it. And then finally, the third thing is the direction of your life, because a lot of people nowadays spend more time making a list for the supermarket than they do for what we want to happen in the next 10 years. Well, some people are all about goals. But the thing is, if you don't achieve the goal exactly when you want it, it can leave you feeling dissatisfied. So I say a direction is better. So if you say to someone, what is it you want more in life? They might say, more money. So I would then ask them, I said, what will the money give you? And they might say security, or they might say a feeling of achievement. So really those are the core values that are driving them. So I get people to do things like this. I say, go off to near the end of your life. And imagine you've had a really amazing life. It's gone fantastically well. What was it that made it so good? And often they'll get insights. I did somebody the other day and went, I'm really glad I spent more time with my family instead of just working to earn more money or have more things. So it's really like having hindsight ahead of time. Yeah. So some of these exercises are very simple and straightforward. You could read this book in a few hours. You could do the techniques, again, in a couple of hours, and then you could reinforce them over a few days. And if your life wasn't significantly better within a week, I'd be very surprised. Okay, I was watching, it was last week on BBC 4, and there was a documentary about Neil Sedaka. And they were talking about song lyrics. And at one point, they were talking about a particular song. It might have been called The Hungry Years. And there's a line in it, it's something like, what we wanted, we all had. And I think that is a brilliant line, because I think that's so true of many people. In your experience, are you very much, that was a lot of convoluted questions, you know what I mean? So I think it's in 2 parts. I think we live in a consumer society, and I like that. But a consumer society is about telling you this watch makes you a better person, or this car gives you more prestige, or these clothes are what you should aim to. So basically it's continually telling you what you don't have and what you should aspire to be. If you're continually looking at what you don't have and what everyone else has and how you should be, then you're going to be feeling that inner sense of lack. And one of the things that this does is goes to the core values. So if every day I can tick the box of my values and go, did I feel healthy today? Did I enjoy time with my family? Did I share love? Did I do something creative? then I'm living a value-driven life, and my life's going to feel richer and more purposeful. Okay, we'll take that. Now, what about the happiest thing? We already have it. Well, do you know, we may have more than we realise. And what this book is doing, and CDs and the DVDs in particular, are getting your subconscious to notice how much you already have, to notice how rich you already are. I ask most people, Steve, I go, if you had all the money in the world, would you change your friends? Would you change what you laugh at? Would you change where you eat? Most people would change their house or their car. Well, my co-host, well, of course. Yeah. But whatever you answer no, you are already living a rich life. That was what the three things that will change your destiny today. Is that right now?